So it's great to be here. Thank you so much, Brian and Sarah, for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be part of this amazing documentary, A History in the Making. When I was growing up, most people look like me from my country, and it's almost also required that we think alike. And that seemed kind of ridiculous to me as a child, because you are expected to stand with your tribe, members of your tribe, wrong or right. And I remember I was always that child kind of looking out on the window thinking what else is out there.
We're here today because...
And
sorry.
It's okay.
Right.
And then one day my uncle came, and he had this Time magazine with him, and you know, I took the magazine from him and went to this back alley and started looking from cover to cover, and there were all these people, you know, white people, brown people, black people, and I'm like, oh my God, who are these people? And he said, well, they're Americans. And my goodness, I was in love. I wanted to be part of that society that had every shade of humanity. And there were times when I was actually homeless, but I was never worried, because I felt like, oh my God, I mean, if I'm gonna be all right in any place in the world, this is the place. So to me, what's been happening for the past couple of years really shook me to the core, because it reminded me of, you know, the tribalism that I ran away from, because I know tribalism, it's like peeling an onion. It never ends, you know, and it never ends well either. So when I met Brian at the march, I was with two other friends, and you know, he asked us, you know, if we want to answer a couple of questions, and I guess a couple of months later, he heard our story on KURW about our project, Eid with Muslims. Elise Adam, who's over there, and I started the project January 2017 for the fact that, you know, what's been happening in our country seemed just crazy. I felt like after almost 30 years, I no longer recognize, you know, our beloved, beautiful, diverse, incredible country. And so I was really afraid. And we decided that we have to do something. We have to do something in a way that, you know, something that brings people together over food and stories. And we started maybe twice a month. We got really, really busy. It's really demanding. So now we do it once a month. And I have to tell you, every time we do it, sometimes there's not a dry eye in the room. And that oftentimes, majority of the people that reach out to us are Caucasian Americans. And so it reminds me why our country is so incredibly unique. And so I think this project is incredibly important. We need to be able to tell this story, and I urge everybody who's watching to, you know, share and contribute and do whatever we can to make this film happen. And please check out our website, eatwithmuslims.org. Join us for dinner. You'd love it. And thank you so much.
We all on the brink, but we need to stop and think, and we need to learn to swim, not to train how to sink. And I'm feeling out of sync, and I haven't been myself, and I'm feeling pretty down, but I never asked for help. Yeah, and I need to stay motivated.
This is a song that Somalis used to sing during the colonization to kind of rise up and stand up, just like you were saying, Cleo, and uplift and inspire one another. So I'll take the Somali part out of it, and so I would like you guys to sing with me, or at least try. Kulligin inta tostan tosois kutirsadai hadbakina tagdarane taageera weligiine kulligiin intaad toostaan toosoo isku tiirsaday hadba kiina taagdaranay taageera weligiine taageera